Today on episode 3 of Your Local Gardens, we're in Jamberoo, and I can't wait for you to see how this place has been transformed.
Hi there, my name's Shani and you're at our property here in Jamberoo. We're just at the foothills of Jamberoo Mountain. It's a beautiful place. We've been here for 6.5 years, and when we bought the place in 2017, we bought it for the pin oak tree, which is over there, because there was nothing else here apart from the gums around us, of course, but there was no garden. So it was really exciting what we could do, and straight away, first weekend, before we'd even actually moved onto the property, we came up and put in an orchard of 250 different fruit and nut trees. And we got that going straight away. I live here with my husband and we have 8 children and 11 grandchildren. We bought this place intentionally because we are a foster care family and we wanted somewhere a little bit out of town, a little bit further away. We've had a few runners in our day, so it's actually quite good to be a bit further away from town so we can catch them before they get on a train or a bus. We've been fostering for 17 years and it's one of the greatest joys of our life. It's also one of the greatest challenges of our life, and that's why I love gardening. It is my therapy. It's what I need to do. It's not what I want to do, it's what I need to do to stay sane with a very busy family. We have our own business. I do all the bookwork for that. I also am starting an ecotourism and event space here on our property in future. So as if we weren't busy enough, but that's how we like to live. We like to have our cups really full. So gardening is very grounding for me. So let's have a look around. So this centralised pathway that we have here, we actually put this in when the old house was here. So all that was around us, there was no gardens, this was all lawn, and the old house was here. And we already had a vision that we were going to put our new house this way because the north facing is over here, and that house was totally oriented wrong to the sun. So we wanted to make sure that we got our gardens in first before we did our work. I've always done that with any home we've lived in. We've got the bones of where the house is going to go and we've started gardens straight away. So by the time the house is done, we've already got trees and established plants to ground that house in its place. Anything that reminds me of a story like this old cart, things like that. We love putting structure in the garden. My husband grew up in central West New South Wales, so they had all of this on their farm, and we like to put those things around too, just to remind us of where we came from, and you know, that's very important to us. Most of the garden, so all of these hedges that are now maybe 4 years old, maybe 5 years old, we bought as tube stock online. So just the tiny little tubes that come in the mail from Garden Express and places like that. Every birthday and every wedding anniversary, I don't ask for clothes, or I'm not into any of that stuff. We go and we'll spend a day up in the Highlands, usually Mittagong, Bowral, or something like that. We'll go to the big pot shop at Mittagong and we'll buy a pot or a statue or something to go into our garden, because I can walk around this space and remember every single piece that's here has a story. And I think that's what makes great gardens, is the story behind it, the family behind it, and what you're using it for. I just think don't be scared, just get in and start, and you'll find your way as in the doing, as you're doing it. And then people like Jamberoo, Illawarra Arborist, people like that have that extra knowledge, the head knowledge, can help you along the way as well. So together, gardening is such a great community thing. It brings people together, and I could talk gardens, plants, flowers all day long.